So small speakers are great and it's a staple when I go hiking with the family, having some tunes to accompany our hike. So let's take a look at the latest tiny speaker in the Edifier family.
What does it mean to be happy? Cause it looks like we all don't know. Glass half full or empty, man, we just putting on the show. Try to look to the heavens to tell us things that we beg to know. Like, what did this all mean? There's no tomorrow.
Hello, my name is Sean and welcome back to the channel. And the Edifier MP85 today is sent over to me by Edifier Malaysia for a review. And this is not a sponsored post, and as usual, I'll be sharing with you my honest and unbiased opinion. So this speaker here, this very small speaker, retails for a super budget friendly 89 Malaysia ringgit or about 20 US dollars. And it's a tiny price to pay for a tiny addition to your speaker collection, especially if you like carrying your tunes while you're out and about in nature. So if you're interested in getting this speaker, please check out my links in the description below. So honestly, this speaker is extremely tiny, and seeing it in person, holding it in my hands, you can feel how small this speaker really is, and I think it's similar to some earbuds case that I've reviewed. And the speaker only weighs in at 70 grams, but for something so small, it really feels solid and dense. So the whole unit here is made out of plastic, and you can see it's a very high quality plastic that they use. And at the front of this speaker, you're gonna get this nice speaker grill, and I like the whole thing looks like a tiny guitar amplifier as well. And here you get the Edifier branding at two colors here, one in green and one in orange, which I think both are modern, beautiful colors that pop. At the front here, you're also gonna get a blue LED that lights up the entire time the device is turned on. So at the top of the speaker, you're gonna get three buttons which controls the speaker, and also a hook to loop in a silicone lanyard that Edifier includes. And this lanyard is super high quality. At the back of the speaker, you're gonna get a Type-C charging port to charge up the speaker, and also some texture design, which is really nice as well. So let's talk a little bit about the controls on this speaker. You're gonna get very simple, straightforward controls. There's three buttons, a power on button, which is the green one, and you can also use it to play or pause your music. You're gonna get a volume plus and minus button to control your volume, as well as skip your tracks. And that's pretty much the control you have with this speaker. So the MP85 comes with a tiny 480 mAh battery, which translates to about 8 hours of continuous playback time at a moderate volume, which is honestly a very impressive amount of power from a small speaker like that. So volume-wise, this speaker is designed to be a simple personal speaker. Again, like every Edifier product, there are 16 levels of volume, so same for this one as well. A comfortable listening volume for me starts at about level 7. Somewhere around level 13 is loud for personal use, and 16 is also allowed to be used in a small living room, but in my opinion, I don't think this is something you can use in a big crowded space like 10 people or more talking. So the cool thing is that this speaker also connects to the Edifier Connect App as well, and you may be wondering, like, what does a simple speaker like that require a companion app? But it's actually quite interesting. So at the homepage here, you're gonna get to select the different EQ modes. You're gonna have music mode, gaming mode, as well as movie mode, and you also see the battery percentage of the speaker, and you can also control the volume. So the most interesting part of this speaker is has this built-in soothing sounds. There are 32 different types of soothing sounds you can play with this speaker, and I can imagine playing cricket sounds when hiking in the woods to add some, sensory dimension to your hike, which I think is a super cool idea. But apart from that, this is all the features you get to control with your Edifier app. So features wise, this is a simple speaker and doesn't come with a long list of features. And the speaker comes with a Bluetooth 5.3, and it is good to help you be, future proof. But I don't think it delivers anything more than that, since we're not really relying on any high-res codecs for a speaker like that. There is also no rated IP rating for this speaker, so try not to get them wet if you're out and about. What you get with this speaker is also a 40mm dynamic driver inside here, which is quite big to be squeezing it into something so small, and it provides you about 2.2 watts of power. Lastly, there is no multi-point or daisy chain capabilities on this speaker. So sound signature of this speaker is basic, tiny speaker performance, totally nothing to fault in a speaker like that, because as far as small speaker goes, this actually sounds pretty dynamic. So it doesn't have that very flat cheapo sound quality that you might find in other budget speakers. of this size, but from my test, I think this speaker is very enjoyable to listen to. The bass is not crazy, but I wouldn't classify them to have heavy bass. Again, this is a small speaker, so we're not expecting it to have subwoofer quality, but in my opinion, I think it gives you just some bass from this speaker. So mids and highs here also sounds good, and it works well with all the frequencies, and you get clear vocals and clear highs. And as a small budget-friendly speaker, Edifier still puts in quality tuning to this speaker, and it sounds really good. So even playing at maximum volume, small speaker like that usually vibrates a lot and spoils the entire experience, but I don't feel that at all with this speaker, which is great.
What does it mean to be happy? 'Cause it looks like we all don't know. Glass half full or empty. Man, we just putting on a show. Try to look to the heavens to tell us things that we beg to know. Like, what did this all mean? There's no tomorrow. Oh, you know, I try to find a purpose in my life to drive me, to guide me. Oh, doctor, I feel dead inside. To drive me, to guide me. Oh, doctor, I feel dead
So do take note that the mode selector in the app again is an EQ settings mode, not so much like a dedicated gaming mode or dedicated movie mode. So even if you put it in gaming mode, it's not going to improve gaming latency. But the good news is with this Bluetooth 5.3 chipset on its own, lag is pretty minimal for this speaker. And although there is very minor lag, it's still very usable. So anyways, let's take a look at the latency performance of this speaker. So rarely will I find an Edifier product that is disappointing, and even today with this tiny speaker that they put out, it doesn't disappoint at all. And there aren't many small speakers around this space, to be honest, and if you want to get a speaker like the Xiaomi Xiao I speaker, I would much recommend you to get this. It's more modern, has better features, and it looks better. So that is it for this review. If you find this video helpful, smash that thumbs up button, share this video everywhere. If you haven't subscribed, do consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next video.